guys, and welcome to Hank's True Barbecue. This is my smoker, all covered in snow. That's not right, we need to get something cooking soon. But before I do that, I'm actually gonna do a little modification to this one. This is the Firebox door, and when it's really windy, I need to set it at a fixed position. What I typically do is just put a log in between here so it doesn't get shut. But I thought I'd make or fabricate something that's way better than that. So I'm gonna create something that protrudes out from here, and I can set the door in certain fixed positions. So shouldn't be too hard. I have a good idea of how I want to accomplish it. So let's get started. So what I'm thinking is I'll get this angle iron, cut it in half. This is just a spare piece left over. Good to have today. Then I'm gonna put this one here with a bolt in between so it moves up and down. I'm gonna cut a few holes in here, or gaps actually, so that when I open the door I'll drop this one down and I can fix it at certain positions. That's the plan anyway. Let's see if we can get this to work. But down to the shop to get started cutting. Alright, so let's just cut this one in half real quick. And we're gonna drill a hole in it. Now what I'm going to do is round the corner so this one actually moves up and down without hitting the wall. Just a little bit more, but should be good enough. I'll just polish it a bit. So I just put the nut and the bolt in temporarily, so let's go out and see how well it fits before we weld this one onto the firebox. Then of course I'm going to adjust the length of this one. I think I'm going to make just a little nice handle here and start cutting through to get different positions for the door. So looking at the door, I think this is roughly where I'm going to locate it. Tap it onto there, and then I can open it and drop this one down and have it fixed in certain positions. So let's get to welding. Oh, that should work. Looking good. Time to get some measurements, so I get the pen out and put a few markers in there of where to cut. So I think this is about as far as I'll ever open it, unless I open it wide open. So I'm gonna put a marker here for the how long this is gonna be. Doesn't need to be extended any further than that. And then we'll put the first cut here. And this should be the second one. Again, I typically run this wide open always, but if it's really, really windy, I feel it actually helps with my temp control. Should be enough with 2, so let's get started with that. Just gonna put some markers on top to help me guide when I get the steel grinder going. That's the first one. And that's the second one. And this is where I'm going to cut the end off. Done. Time to cut the whole thing off, so just round it a little bit for aesthetic purposes. I'm just going to cut a little tab here, fold it over like this, so I have something to hold on to, just because it's a nice touch, not really needed. So to make it fold over, I'm going to cut a really, really narrow line here, halfway through, then cut all the way through here, and then I can just bend it over. Nice. Let's just add some polish to this one. Alright, time to test this one out. Just gonna put one nut on the bolt just to test it, see what happens. Should be good though. It's looking good. Second one, perfect, plenty of wind. This should be nice. I'm just gonna put some washers in between and tighten this with another nut to counter the first one, and we should be done. Oh, this is sweet. Quick and easy, nice fabrication, 15 minutes of work. Now this is nice. I can open my Firebox door to different positions. Typically, like I said, I run it wide open. This is what I call a free flow smoker, so the more air, the better. But again, when it's really windy outside, this sure is gonna come in handy. It was like 10-15 minutes fabrication work. Really nice. Now Rude Boy, my smoker, is ready for action again. Thanks for watching.